Welcome to The Ideal. This episode is all about data breaches. First off, what is a data breach? One definition is a breach of security that leads to the accidental or unlawful destruction, loss, alteration, unauthorized disclosure of, or access to personal data transmitted, stored, or otherwise processed. A much simpler way of explaining this would be a data breach is the unauthorized processing of personal information. There are lots of different types of processing, and if you do any of these without proper authorization, this could be construed as being a data breach. You can broadly characterize data breaches as coming from one of two sources, externally or internally. And again, there are a whole range of ways that data can be exposed or compromised. Most familiar to many of you will be what's called external and malicious attacks. These are things like hacking, malware, ransomware, phishing, spear phishing, and even something called smishing. These are all attempts by external third parties to gain access to your systems and data. Indicators that you are a victim of one of these types of attack can be pretty straightforward, and it can be that the language that's used in the email or message is strange or unfamiliar or bad grammar and punctuation. The subject line can be generic or non-specific, and they frequently have links or attachments that are unexplained or very anonymous. Another good indicator is always check the email address where you've received the email from. Is it actually the correct address or something slightly different? As well as people outside trying to get into your business, we as human beings are also able to make many mistakes. And many mistakes and accidents and data breaches occur internally. These include things like losing a device, a laptop, a USB stick, a cell phone even. Okay? Other areas include poor disposal of data. You meant to throw it in the confidential destruction box, but instead you throw it in the waste bin. Or sending an email to the wrong person, and now someone who shouldn't have seen the information now has. I think we can say we have all sent an email to the wrong person at one time or another. Or some of your systems may even have permissions and different levels of access. Having these set at the wrong levels can give the wrong people access to the wrong levels of information. Whatever the source of this information, it's actually quite straightforward to try and prevent. Remember, you can never stop everything, but you can at least prevent a few things. Think of your data being like your house. When you leave your property, you can shut the doors and windows, you can lock them, you can put security bars across, you can turn on the alarm, and then shut the front gate behind you. Those are all good ways of preventing your house being robbed. It won't guarantee it, but it makes it a lot harder. On the other hand, you could leave your house with the windows and doors wide open, no locks, no security, no alarm, leave the gate wide open, and put a big sign up saying, "Please come and rob me." The best way of preventing data breaches is just to follow 3 simple steps. Firstly, be aware. Accept the fact that there are people out there who are trying to get into your business. Don't worry about why or who, just accept the fact that they are there and be aware of the possibility. Secondly, your business will have policies and procedures to help keep you safe. Read them and follow them. They're there for your protection. And finally, use your common sense. If something doesn't seem quite right, check with someone else. It's never going to hurt to get a second opinion or just to double check something. Thank you.